top 10 sexual secrets of Leo zodiac sign. Okay, so jumping straight into this pertains to if you have your sun or Mars in the sign of Leo. If you don't know what that is, just Google your natal birth chart or email me directly for a natal chart reading. Okay, so the first sexual secret is they need to feel desired to feel turned on. So these people, Leos, love admiration. Okay, they love their egos being stroked. It is what it is. They're a very confident sign, but they like giving compliments and they also like receiving compliments. So they just want to know that they're desired sexually, and that really turns them on. Like if you just boost up a Leo, compliment them, like let them know how much you really want them, it's gonna turn them on. Like you would be surprised just how small that is, but how much it really, how effective it really is. So yes, they just really want to know that you desire them, and they can sense when it's inauthentic. So it has to be genuine. So yes, if they feel that you really desire them, it's a big turn on for them. The second sexual secret is attention is their aphrodisiac. So these people really love attention. They love when you just give them a lot of attention. Like I said, these people, they are the sun and they also give people attention. Leos is just a very giving sign, so they like reciprocity as well. So if you give them a lot of attention, a lot of compliments, and they notice that, that's gonna be something that they really appreciate, and it's gonna really turn them on. The third sexual secret is they love to perform, but only for the right person. So this means that Leos, they like having sex. Leos is a very creative, sexy sign, you know. These people love to play around and have fun in the bedroom. So, but they're also a fixed sign. So when a Leo is getting good sex from one person, they're not gonna want to switch that up. Like they're really content with the people that bring them pleasure. So yes, they're gonna be the type of person that's very loyal, and especially like I said, if the sex is good, it's gonna be less likely that they're gonna be out looking for it in many different places. Now that is not for everybody, obviously, but for the most part with the Leo energy, it's a fixed, passionate fire sign. So yes, they love to perform and be the best in the bedroom. These are the type of sign that they really value how they perform. They want to know that they're pleasing you a lot. They want to know that you're being pleased. And so yes, but they also like having a rhythm with one person. If it works and it's good and they're getting what they need, then that's enough for a Leo. The fourth sexual secret is that ego and vulnerability are deeply connected. So this basically means that they sometimes their ego means a lot to them and how they're seen. And they're also people who are very prideful people. So if they're being vulnerable with you and they're letting you into some of the not so good things about themselves, that really means that they really like you and that they really feel safe with you, especially if you guys are being intimate. So them letting down their ego and being vulnerable is a very big deal for them, and they only really do this with people that they're very deeply bonded with intimately. The fifth sexual secret is they crave intimacy, not casualness. So these people, like I said, they're a fixed fire sign, a very passionate sign, and they really value loyalty. They are a very loyal sign. So these are the type of people, they like drama, intensity, and even if they unconsciously are attracted to it, that's what they really like. So they want the person that they like to bring some level of drama or intimacy. not toxicity. It's not toxicity is what they're looking for, but they don't want to just hook up with somebody just because they want to get laid. Like, they don't like that. They like for there to be some kind of emotional, passionate something. They don't want it to just be two bodies bumping. Like, Leos they like romance, you know. They like to actually like the person they're having sex with. Like, if they're just doing it because they just want to do it, it's not going to be enough for them. Like, they're not going to be fulfilled. If they're just doing it just to get along or just to please you, no. They actually want to have a certain sense of attachment, and they want to have feelings for the person. It needs to be dramatic. It needs to be something that's fiery and passionate. They don't like it to just be anything casual or like a hookup, a one night stand. Like, they don't really like that kind of energy. Like I said, they're a fixed sign, so they really do like going back to the same person if it works. The sixth sexual secret is they enjoy being in control but not unchallenged. So these people, they like being the leaders. They are leaders, but they like people to be submissive as well, but they don't want a doormat. They don't want someone that they can easily walk over. So they want to know that the person that they like and that they're sexually attracted to has a backbone, and that they're not going to let that person just the person that they like, they're not going to allow that person to just take them over sexually and do whatever they want. At the end of the day, a Leo for the most part is not like this, but they want to know that you have standards, you have boundaries, and yeah, you're not just easy. So they want it to be some sense of a challenge along with it. Like, that kind of challenge really does attract them, and they're very much they very much admire that in a person, and it really does help the sexual attraction as well. The seventh sexual secret is they're more romantic than people expect. So Leos are the type of people, especially the men I've noticed, these are the type of people that they're leaders and they're very ambitious people, and they're the type of people that is really focused on what they're creating in life. And so sometimes they could come off, they're very fun, lighthearted people, but they could just be very busy sometimes with the things that they want to accomplish in life. And sometimes you may not get that overall romantic vibe if you don't really know them off the bat. They may seem very fun and happy and stuff like that, but you wouldn't really know that until they trust you. So initially you probably won't realize how romantic they are. But Leos are a very romantic sign, and they really do have a very romantic side to them. You know, Leo is ruled by the 5th house, which rules romance, creativity, and children and stuff like that. So they have a very childlike aura to them, and they're just very like romantic. Yeah. The 8th sexual secret is that they're sensitive to disrespect. So if a Leo feels disrespected, that's gonna not be good. They're gonna lose a lot of sexual attraction. And to them, disrespect can come in multiple different ways. If they were cheated on, or if you don't respect who they are and what they stand for, that can really, because they have very big egos and they are who they think they are. So if they feel disrespected in any way, they're gonna lose a lot of attraction for you, especially sexual attraction. They're not gonna wanna be with someone or be attracted to someone who they feel like doesn't respect them. So yes, like I said, the number one sign, you know, that admiration and just knowing that they're desired really means a lot to them. So if they feel disrespected, it kind of takes away from that admiration, so that they can lose a lot of attraction for a person who they feel has disrespected them. The 9th sexual secret is they give a lot and expect that in return. So these people are very giving even outside of the bedroom, but they're also very giving inside the bedroom. So they definitely appreciate that reciprocity. And you know, they want to be pleased just as much as they want to please you. Long story short, the top 10 sexual secret of a Leo is they get attached if you compliment their performance after sex. So if you're having sex with a Leo and after you're all done and you just roll over, fall asleep, like that could happen. Like you could just roll over, fall asleep, and you won't think nothing of it. But if you compliment the Leo, like start boosting their ego, like, oh my God, that was so good, that move you did, you'll literally see them like perk up. Like it's really funny and it's kind of cute. But they like really love when you compliment them and tell them like how good it was. Like you would be so surprised how significant that is. Like a lot of people don't do this really. I don't know, I'm not in the bedroom with hella people, but for a Leo specifically, if you compliment them after, it just really does a lot. Like I said, a Leo is a very egotistic sign and they love compliments. Leo is a sign that gives people compliments. They always give people their flowers. Leos is the most #1 sign in the zodiac that gives people love and free energy, because it's the sun. You can't survive without the sun. So they're naturally used to being praised, to giving praise. So when after sex, especially giving out that kind of energy, they really appreciate it when you tell them how good they were after, and not just y'all had sex, boom, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, that's it. Like no, they want to, after y'all done, they want to cuddle or lay down or whatever. If y'all left the house to go out to eat after or whatever, they want to know that, they want to talk, and they probably don't even know that they like this until it happens and you're like, oh my God, like, yeah. So compliments after sex really means a lot to a Leo. Comment down below to let me know if that resonates. All right, so those were the top 10 traits. I hope you really liked this video. If you did, please go ahead and smash the like button. Don't forget to comment down below to let me know your thoughts and opinions. And if you would like a natal chart reading, please feel free to email me directly. All right, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in another one. Mwah. Peace. I'm the one that makes it rain. Better ask, they know my name. Damn, she Jamaican on her way to fame. If I say that means bitch, I ain't playing no games.